So like I said in the last video, you should set up meta automations first. That is the most important one. Basic things, instant reply, your keywords, your away messages and whatever, right? So that just like anybody that messages you already gets a first response so that they know that you're serious. Now, when you need more, right, from your automations, then you need to use ManyChat. So you can actually set up some more complex workflows, right? The thing about automations is that you need to set them up at least the first time, and then the next time you just maybe make a duplicate of the existing automation, and then you can do more, right? So there are three main ManyChat templates that I recommend you set up. Auto DM links from comments, right? So when someone comments a keyword on your post, you send them a link. So it basically comments to receive something, right? Or an automatic message to all your DMs. So when somebody says sends you a new message, you can give them a bunch of stuff, right? So let's look at ManyChat, right? So if you go to manychat.com, if you have an account with ManyChat, you would see the same thing that I'm going to be seeing now, right? It's trying to verify my identity and bullshit like that. So anyway, when you get to ManyChat, you're going to sign into the account that you have. Then you click on automations for you to see what I'm seeing here. Now, these are some of the automations I have set up. One of them is auto DM link from comments. So somebody has commented something and they will receive. Something I skip here is that you need to connect your account first, right? You're going to need to connect the channels that you have. So if you have like a TikTok profile, you have an Instagram profile, all of that, you're going to need to connect them first before you can start running automations, right? So basically, these are some of the ones I have. Let's look at auto DM links from comments and see how I set it up so that you can also do, if you need to set up something similar for your own business, right? And remember, like I said, so look at it. When somebody comments on any post or any reel on the Instagram page, and they comment a specific keyword, right? And they say maybe workshop. So we have a workshop that we're giving out. So if you comment on, you can set it that if it's any specific post, so that it limits that automation from triggering on every post. So if you want it for any post, for me, I want it any post I put out, and you make a comment. So I don't have to set it up for specific posts, right? A specific word or words, and if you say workshop, right? So this is an example. Somebody comments workshop. The reply is that we're sending into your DMs now. So this message can alternate. For Meta, you can only send one message response like this, right? Look at comments. This is auto reply. But if it was comment to message, right? You will see that if you say a certain keyword like bootcamp, right? This is the message they'll get in their DM, but this is what they will see in the comments. Send you a message, and you cannot add more to this. But if you see ManyChat, you can actually change, give like 3 versions of what you want to say, so that I kind of look as if it's a human being that is responding, but it is an automated message, right? So sending it to your DMs now. Oh, check your inbox. I mean, if you're the kind of brand that uses like words like "Hey, bro, check your inbox," or "Sis," or maybe you are selling a product for females, you can use "Hey, sis," "Hey, queen," or something like that. Just whatever works for your business. You can set up different 3 messaging types, right? And then when they open their DMs, they are going to get this message, right? So this is the DM section of things. This is the comment section of things. This is the DM, right? And it's saying, "Oh, hey, we're excited to share this and da 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 da." And then it gives them an option to click on, "Okay, send me the link," right? So when they say "send me the link" now, we're going to give them, "Oh, here you go," and then we give them this link, right? So this is the link to what we are going to give to them. And we can also send a follow-up message, so it seems like somebody is actually chatting with them. We also have a WhatsApp community, blah 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 blah, and that is it that they get in their inbox for this kind of comments to receive that was set up for Instagram. The same kind of thing now for TikTok. Let's look at what it looks like on TikTok. So for TikTok, you cannot use comment a keyword in chat. For TikTok, you need to tell your customers to send you a message, right, with a particular keyword. So instead of comment workshop, comment products, comment price, comment hair, or whatever it is that you are selling, you will tell them to DM you with that particular keyword, right? So when they send you a DM with that particular keyword, then they are going to get the message, the follow-up message. So instead of them getting a comment directly, for some reason this is all right. So this is what it looks like on TikTok, right? So the basic setup means that when a user sends a message, right, that contains the keyword bootcamp, right, and I can add multiple keywords to this, but for this is like a program. If you send a message that contains the keyword bootcamp, then you're going to get this message, right? You're going to get this message that say, "Hey, thank you for your interest, blah 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 blah." And then after 3 seconds, there's a follow-up message we will send to you again that says that, okay, we have limited seats, and then we give you a link, right? So paste this link in your browser, and or go to our bio and click on the link if you don't want to copy and paste this thing. So we try to make it easy for our customers to do what we want them to do. So this is one example. This is another example, right? So if you send a message that contains workshop, then we're going to feedback with this message and tell you to do this, right? And if I wanted to edit this automation as well, you see how it basically works. Now this is TikTok. TikTok must be a DM. Somebody must send a DM with a particular keyword, right? I can even add another trigger that says that, they scan a QR code, they send another message or whatever. Um, you know, TikTok does not have the comments message yet, right? So maybe they would later on they are going to like update that feature so that people can do comments to get a DM as well, the way we do it on Instagram, on TikTok. But for now, this is the limits to what you can actually set up on TikTok, right? The automation must be tied to somebody sending you a DM, and not so. Instagram is actually more favorable for automations like this. So basically, send a message when somebody types in a particular keyword. Like I said, auto DM links from comments. This only works on Instagram. For TikTok, it must be send me a DM with a particular keyword first before I can send it what you need to you. And basically that's ManyChat. So ManyChat comes with some automations that you can, like, if you can actually use some of their templates, right? So this is Instagram template, this TikTok template. You can send people to your website, you can collect emails, you can create a referral, you can auto reply to TikTok messages, right? So this is one of the one I did. You can do for Instagram. Instagram has more options. Some people that follow you, you can say hi to them and say that, hey, thanks for following me. Note that you're part of the crew, blah 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 blah. So I can set this up now and make it go live, right? So whenever I get a new follower, I would create a particular message to them, and ManyChat gives you options for you to actually automate this. Like, okay, if you don't know what to say, now I can easily say, thanks for following me, blah blah blah. I want to share you something special, right? So I'll find something useful to share with my audience, people that just follow me, that will be of value to them. So that might be something like a resource, a free resource. Maybe I might even customize and say, check out our product, and something like that. So these are some of the options that you can use on TikTok. So it looks like somebody actually put in the effort to send a message, right? You can look at other templates as well. I want to respond to all my DMs quickly, right? So if somebody types a particular keyword, what is the automatic response that they will get? If I want to do grow followers from comments, right? And I can say, hey, thank you for being here. So if they comment on any of my posts, I can use this to say, whatever. But you don't need to go too crazy with your automations. Just set up the basic ones, especially the ones that reply to customers' messages on your DMs, right? Or people that comment a particular keyword in your post and they get something in their DMs or their inboxes. Those are the most basic automations that you need to set so that you provide value to your customers and you also do not leave them hanging for whatever reason, right? In the next one now, I'm going to just do a simple way you can also get all of these done faster with AI. We started with the AI coach, how the AI coach can help you to brainstorm and think about like what particular automations do you need to set up for your business. Do you want to set up on Meta alone or Meta and ManyChat? And when you're able to provide all of those contexts, it now gives you a recommendation based on the handbook that you have access to. So I'll see you in the next one.